So the reason it's a free website, it really relates to my background as an activist. I don't think I thought of myself as an activist, but looking back on my life, I would say I was. I worked on environmental issues. When I was in med school, I worked on the issue of sleep deprivation during medical training, which surprisingly did not make me real popular with some of the faculty. So I thought that if we're going to be good doctors, yes, we have to study hard and work hard, but getting the information that we need should not be difficult. And if you saw a good journal article, you could see the abstract for free, but to read the article, most of the time you had to pay for it. I suppose you could do it once, but you can't do it 10 times a day. So I thought, well, I'm going to make something that's freely available. And I'm also going to honor the golden rule, which is, don't do anything to others that you wouldn't want to experience yourself. So a lot of websites, as many of us know, they're very obnoxious. They make you click many, many times to get the information. They have nasty pop-up ads. So I thought, I'm not going to do any of that. So I'm just going to make it easy to get the information. That's what I've tried to do. And we've tried to stay true to that message for the past 25 years. So our motivation is to service the pathology community. A lot of publications, their main motivation is to help advertisers and make as much money as they can. And I'm not judging them, but that's not our motivation. Our motivation is to help pathologists be the best pathologists they can be. So that means we've had advertisers say, oh, I know you've got these mailing lists, email lists, we'd like to buy it. And we say, no, we're not going to sell it to you. Or they say, well, we like these obnoxious ads that pop up and take over the screen. And we say, no, we're not going to do that. So people have said, we'd like to put the ad within the content of the textbook, so that sometimes you don't know what's an ad and what's editorial. And we say, no, we're not going to do that either. If you do a good job, you will get business. And that's how it works. It may not be direct. So I've sort of kept that thought. If we provide a good service to pathologists, we should be able to find a way to make money from it. And we have. Somebody visits the website, we don't make money from that. But more people visit, we can sell the traffic in effect to advertisers. So really, it's doing a good job. And it disappoints some advertisers because they'll ask us for things. I remember somebody wanted a case of the month that was basically about promoting their product. It was a difficult case, and their product saved the day. We said, well, we can't do that. So really, I focused on doing the best job we can for the pathology community. So we really appreciate our advertisers who fund our website. So we're a business. We now have 26 employees, and we're hiring more. We have about 80, 90 editors who we pay. We, of course, have to pay for an office, and we have to pay IT costs, and we pay for conferences. Those are probably our main expenses. And it all comes from our advertisers who we really appreciate. And there's a lot of advertisers. We have a very active jobs page, and people pay to advertise their jobs as well as their fellowships and conferences. And then we have corporate advertisers who pay for banners on our website. And when you go to the website, you see them. Sometimes people don't see them. They're not obnoxious. They don't pop up because that's the way we want it. They sponsor our e-blasts. They sponsor some of our newsletters. That's really what pays the bills. As users know, there's no registration to the website. Visitors don't pay anything. We'd like to thank our advertisers, and we've developed good relationships with them. We also have collaborations with other companies, with some journals that will repost in a different format some of our great articles that were written for us. We have one advertiser who's helping with host slide images. So we're always interested in potential collaborations with companies where, it works for both of us. We've got traffic, and if it's something that's going to be useful for pathologists, then we'd like to talk. So our ads right now are pretty specific to the pathology community. The banner ads and the e-blast ads and the newsletter ads, those are all companies that want to reach our market. So I think we're averaging 80, 90,000 visits a day, which is a big step up from 200 a day, which was my initial target. So they know if they want to reach the pathology community, pathologists are coming to our site every day. I mean, pathologists who sign out cases. So this is a great resource because every day pathologists are coming to our site and they're going to see their banner ad. I think it works out well for everybody.